All right, hi, boys and girls, my little Irby butterflies. We are going to get started with our lesson for today, which is all about the CK. So, the CK is two letters that come at the end of words, and they always have a short vowel sound. And we're going to work on some examples of that today. So, get your dry erase boards and your markers ready because we are ready to get started with our drill. This is going to be a lot of fun. Okay, here we go. So first I want to make sure that we are all set and we are ready to get started. And I'm going to move this little cursor down here at the bottom of my screen so I can see really well. So we're going to start with our visual drill. And I want your eyes here on the screen. Are your eyes here on the screen? Good. And we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Get ready to spread your wings, become a super reader. Are you sitting nice and calm like this gentleman here? Nice and calm. Good. And let's see. Are you ready to learn? Let me see. Are you ready to learn? You look like that you're ready to learn. I hope you're ready to learn. Yeah, they're definitely ready to learn. Yeah, they are definitely ready to learn for sure. All right. So I hope that you're sitting straight with your eyes on me, or maybe your eyes might be on Busby. I don't know. Get down, Busby. Okay, so we are going to hope that you get a special start if you're sitting nice and quiet. Ready, set, go. And when you see the letters on the screen, you're going to make the sounds and you can repeat after me. So the first sound we're going to start with is thr. Repeat that sound after me. Thr. Awesome. Ch, ch, ch. And we normally do like this, like a choo-choo train. Ch. F. Ung. U. That's the U and the magic E. So when you see that dash, that means that at the end of words with that U sound, like in the word glue, it has the U and the magic E. Okay? Ed. Id or t. Ed can make three different sounds depending on the word that is with. Scr. Unk. Cool. Loop. This come at the end of words, okay? So when you see the dash, that means there's something there, and then these two letters become at the end. So we have loop. I, magic E says I, like in the word like. O, magic E says O, like in the word toe. A, magic E says A, like in the word cake. Spr, fr, cr, squaw. E, magic E says E, like in the word Pete or the name Pete. Tw, unk, sp, ink, nt. That comes at the end of words, like in the word tent. You have the nt. Ang, full, sk, kt, tw. All right, let's get ready for our auditory drill. What does that mean? Get your dry erase board and your marker ready because I have mine ready and I can't wait for us to practice this. All right, so here's our auditory drill. I'm going to call out some sounds and I want you to write the letters that match those sounds on your dry erase board. Are you ready? Okay, the sound is bull. Repeat. Good. Write it. B-L says bull. All right, next we're going to erase. And I just erase with my hand quickly. The sound is ch. Repeat. Write it. C-H says ch. Awesome. Erase. The sound is A, like in the word cake. That is a A magic E. Can you repeat that sound? Can you say A? Good. And we're going to say A magic E says A. And what that dash means is that there's normally a consonant there. Like if we wanted to spell cake, this is how we would spell cake. And so when we say the A magic E, that means that we're saying that there's going to be a letter most times right in the middle. So let's try another one. The sound is shh. Repeat. Good. Write it. S-H says shh. Awesome. Again, erase. The sound is tw. Repeat. Write it. T-W says tw. Awesome. Erase. The sound is st. Repeat. Write it. S-T says st. Make sure you are saying the letters as you are writing them, okay? Erase. The sound is sp. Repeat. Write it. S-P says sp. Erase. The sound is dr. Repeat. Write it. D-R says dr. Erase. The sound is mm. Repeat. Write it. M says mm. You're doing such a great job. Erase. The sound is fr. Repeat. Write it. F R says fr. All right. Erase. The sound is a. Repeat. Write it. A says a. Good. Erase. The sound is eh. Repeat. Write it. E says eh. Erase. The sound is I. Repeat. Write it. I says I. All right, great job. So we just practiced writing down what letters match what sounds. And we are going to keep going because there's more to learn. Close your marker and put down your dry erase board so that we can go ahead and get started. All right. And I'm so excited because I know that during these practices, you guys are going to learn something new today. We're going to go into our blending, okay? All right, so now we're going to get ready to blend some sounds. Do you see my little choo-choo train here? Isn't that train so cool? So the choo-choo train, as you know, when you see it go under the letters, you're going to make the sound. This is how we read words. We look at the letter or letters and we think about what sound or sounds would those letters make when they're together. So let's get started. So with our first one, what we're going to do is we're going to look at where does that train move? So keep your eyes on the train. Okay, what sound would the PL make? Pull, pull. There's two letters there, so we have to make those two separate sounds. It's a blend. So the blends, they make their own sound and we put them together so we see a P and a L, and together goes pull. Awesome. Ah, th. And we blend it all together and it says plath. Now, is that a real word or is that a nonsense word? Yeah, that's definitely a nonsense word. Pull, at, plat, pull. Wait a minute, I see a magic E. That magic E is going to tell the vowel to say its name. That means that the vowel is going to say the name of the letter. So what vowel do you see in this word? A P and an L isn't a vowel. What about a T? That's not a vowel. The E is telling the vowel to say its name, and the vowel is letter A. So what sound would the A make if we're asking the A, what is the name of your letter? It's A. So when we get to the letter A, we cannot say A because this is going to make a long vowel sound, which is A. So when we see a magic E in those stars at the end, then you know that the vowel is going to say its name. It's going to yell out, I'm an A. So we're going to say A when we get to the vowel, okay? Keep your eyes on the train. We're going to start with the first sound. Pull. A. T. And the E is silent. You can't hear it. So we can't say eh. That wouldn't make sense, right? To say p, pull, a, t, e, or eh. So let's try that one again, right? So we see the magic E and we know the magic E is going to hop over and ask the vowel, what's your name again? He's going to say A, and the E is going to be quiet. So let's try it. Pull, a, plate. Like a plate, like I love to eat my fruit on a beautiful plate. Oh, there's another magic E. That magic E is going to hop on over and tap the vowel and say, what is your name? What is the name of your letter? And this is a long vowel sound. So long vowels say the name of the letter. And what vowel do we see here? Is P and L a vowel? No. What about the T? No, that's not a vowel. The O is the vowel. So the name of this letter, the name of the vowel that we see is called O. And that's the sound that long O makes. It just says O, like, oh, oh, I know that. So when we get to the E is going to be silent. It's not going to say anything. So now we got to remember those sounds. We have a PL, we have a long O, and we have a T, and we have a silent E. So watch how we're going to say this word. Pull. O. Plate. Now that's a nonsense word. But remember, plate, was plate a real word or was it a nonsense word? What do you think? Of course, plate is a real word. Let's try some more. We have sh, o, t, shoat. That's a nonsense word. And did you recognize that magic E again? Okay, I hope you didn't say ah, because that's not a short O sound. It's a long O sound. Here's another one. F, o, t. And the magic E is silent. And it says, fault. Is that a real word or a nonsense word? Yeah, that's a nonsense word. Oh, wait a minute. I don't see a magic E. So what kind of sound would this O make? Would it make a long O sound like O, like oh? Or would it make a short O sound like ah? It would make a short O sound, okay? So there's no magic E at the end of this word. They tried to trick you, but you knew better than that, right? Let's try to sound it out. Ah, t, fat. Good on blending those sounds as a train drags across the screen. You got to blend the sounds. You got to pull all those sounds together. Awesome work. Nonsense word. Did you know that? You never heard of a fat. Ah, nd. You see those two letters? They say nd. So it says and, fond. Have you ever heard of a fond? No. I heard of a pond, but not a fond. Sl, nd, slond. Nonsense word. That means it's not a real word. Sl, nd, sland. Nonsense. Sl, nt, slant. Slant. Oh, like you can draw a slant line or you can sit at a slant. A slant means like sideways. Like this is straight and this is a slant. Can you move your hand like this, like a slant, or move your head like a slant? So slant is a real word. Oh, I see an ED at the end of slant. This is going to be interesting. I wonder what sound the ED is going to make. Let's try sounding it out. Sl, nt, id, slanted. Also, in this word, the ed says id, like an ID almost. That's interesting. So we'll learn a lot about the ed sound. Gr, nt, id, granted. Granted, like I granted her more time to play outside. It means to like give someone something. So granted is a real word. Gr, nt, id, granted. Nonsense. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, train, slow down. We have the gr sound here, but the train said I want to jump over here. So we will say gr, I, d. This time the ed says duh, and it says grilled. Like we went outside and grilled some hamburgers. I'm getting hungry. Gr, l, grow. That's a nonsense word. Gr, kt, grupt. That's a nonsense word. Dr, kt, drucked. Dr, st, drust. That's a nonsense word. Tr, st, trust. Wait, where's my train? What happened? Did you guys come and take my train? Trust. There it is. I trust that you didn't come and take my train. Great job. So, what about the word trust? Is that a real word or is that a nonsense word? That is a real word. Great job. All right, good work, guys. You see the sparkles? The sparkles are like, yay, you guys did it. That's so amazing. So, what we're going to do is we're going to practice. Practice makes perfect. So, I really want you to watch this lesson at least 3 times. Can you do that? 3 times? Three is a charm. As they say, oftentimes, three is a charm. And so we're going to make sure that we watch the lesson. Oh, is this Busby? I think he doesn't want to leave yet, but Busby, I'm sorry, but it's going to be time for you to go. You got to leave sometimes and let the kids practice when it's time for them to practice. I don't want to leave. I love being here. Well, Busby, I know you love being here, but I think it's time to go. All right, so we are going to work a little bit more. Can you guys work a little bit more? I think you can. So we have a new concept today, which is the C and the K. They're like a little partnership or a duo, as we like to call it. So before we start on our new concept, can you take out your dry erase board again and your marker or your paper and your pencil? And I want us to practice writing down these 2 letters and then practicing the sounds that they make together. So watch me do it. We're going to do this 3 times. Get ready. Are you ready? You hold up your board or you put it down? Okay, whatever. Let's start. C, K says K. That's it. Erase. We're going to do it again. C, K says K. One sound. That's it. Just one sound. One more time. Erase. Again. C, K says K. That's it. Wow. So CK says K. I'm going to think of a word that has that K sound at the end. Like if somebody say, I feel, oh, my head is kind of hurting. I feel hot. I think I may have a fever. I need to take some medicine. I don't feel well. I feel very, did you guess the word? The word is sick. Good job. So the word sick has that K sound at the end. And let's go ahead and practice really quickly. Take out your dry erase board and your marker. How would we spell the word sick? Well, let's think about the sounds. I hear s, it, k, s, it, k. What letter makes that s sound? S. What about I? I. And what 2 letters did we just learn that comes at the end of words that makes the k sound? And it's when you have a short vowel sound, like that I makes a short I sound, it goes I, and we hear a k at the end. That means that we're going to need those 2 letters. What 2 letters did we just talk about today? CK. Sick. Did you write it down? Let me see. Bring it a little bit closer. Awesome. All right, so let's keep going. So we have the CK makes the k sound, just one sound. And you're going to make sure that you know the CK rule. The CK rule is a 1-1-1 rule. When you have a word with one syllable, that means it, if we clap out the word sick, let's clap it out. Sick. If you were to say the word sick, it only has one syllable. Let's clap that syllable out again. Sick. So it has one syllable, one short vowel, and one k sound at the end. And that's when you use a CK. So remember, the 1-1-1 rule is when you have one syllable, one short vowel sound, and it has one sound that goes k at the end. So let me give you some examples, okay? Because you guys like, what? Oh, look at this. I see pictures of some words that have that k sound at the end. Can you tell me what are some things, some of the pictures or the pictures that you see, and it makes the k sound at the end? Can you tell me some of the pictures that you see? Oh, I hear sock. Okay, so if I listen to sock, let's clap out the word sock and see how many syllables is in the word sock. Let's say it, sock. Again, let's clap it out, sock. That's one syllable. Okay, what about the vowel sound? Let's make sure that it has a one short vowel sound. So we hear s, we can tap out words, remember. S, ah, 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 ah. I hear that ah sound, that's a short O, so it has the 1, 1. And what about the third rule? The third rule is to make sure that the word has one k sound at the end. So we hear it has one syllable, sock, right? Sock. That's one syllable. I clap one time. If I tap it out, do I hear one short vowel sound? Let's see. S, ah, k, ah, ah, ah. That's one short vowel sound. And do I hear k at the end? Let's see. Let's see. S, ah, k, k. So it follows the rule. What else do you see? Oh, I see black. Let's clap the word black out. And let's listen out for how many syllables we hear. Black. One syllable. Good. Now let's listen to the short vowel sound. Boo. Ah. I hear ah, ah, ah. That's a short A, and I hear the k at the end. We see a clock. Let's clap out clock. How many syllables? Clock. Can you show me using your fingers how many syllables was just in the word clock? Can you try clapping it out again? Awesome. Clock. One syllable. You're right. And what's the short vowel sound you hear in clock? Cool. Ah, 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 ah. That's a short O. And did you hear the k at the end? Good. I see a picture of a stick. Can you clap out the word stick? How many syllables? How many syllables is in the word stick? Let's clap it out. Stick. How many times do we clap? Once. That's one syllable. Now let's tap it out to hear the vowel sound in stick. St, it, k. Remember that the vowel sound is the second sound. So let's hear it again. St, it. What vowel makes that it sound? That's an I. Good. And then we also see a truck. Truck. Can you clap out truck for me? All right, get your dry erase board and your marker ready because I want to spell one of these words or maybe two. I don't know. Can you work with me? Good. Okay. So get your board out. My board is ready. Now let's listen to the sounds in truck. So you clapped out truck. Let me see you clap it out again. How many syllables was that? One. Now let's listen to the sounds. We can tap it out. Truck. Truck. Again, we hear truck. Truck. That's three sounds. It doesn't mean it's going to be three letters. Okay. We already know it have to be, it's going to be more than three letters because we already know that at the end, that's where we're going to have that k sound. And how many letters is in that k sound that we're learning about right now? Two. What are those two letters that you know is going to come at the end? C, K. Okay. Now let's think about the tr sound. Tr. It's going to be two letters. There's going to be two letters in that sound, like a train or truck. And that's a TR, says tr. And then we hear the vowel sound. It goes like up. What letter do you think we should put there? What vowel? What short vowel makes the sound? U. So that's how we would spell truck. Take a look at that. We have truck. All right. Awesome work, friends. So let's spell one more word. All right. Mrs. Williams should have had her eraser ready, but it's okay because we're going to spell a word like clock. Why don't we try clock? Can you clap out clock for me? How many syllables was that again? Clock. One syllable. What's the vowel sound we hear? Let's tap it out. Cl, ah, k, clock. So I hear a vowel sound there. Listen to the sounds. Cl, ah, k. Now we have to match the letters with those sounds. So I hear cl. That's two letters there. I hear a k and a l. What two letters should we put here? A C for k and a l. And then I hear ah. What vowel makes that ah sound? What short vowel makes the ah sound? Oh. And then we hear that k. So this follows the rule. It has one syllable, clock. It has one short vowel, and it ends with the k sound. That means we're going to need the C and the K. All right, great work, friends. All right, my little butterflies. Guess what? We're going to play like word detectives, and we are going to use our magnifying glass. Can you do like this? And look very closely at the screen because we see some words that has that k sound at the end of them. So we are going to practice reading some of these words. You might have to sound them out, but we're going to work on them together, okay? Let's get started. All right, so did you notice I have like a magnifying glass on the words? Because I want you guys to follow along on the screen, okay? So we have Jack had a big black pickup truck. He wanted to get some mulch for the side of the dock at the lake. He went to the landfill, which had mulch for sale. The mulch was rich and should be good for the land by the dock. All right, we are going to be detectives and we are going to pick 3 words that we can write down with the CK. Okay, so we are going to find them now. All right, so let's play a game of I Spy. I spy with my little eye a word that rhymes with stuck, but it begins with a TR. Look in the first sentence. Detective. Let's see. I'm thinking of a word that rhymes with stuck. It has a CK at the end. It rhymes with stuck and it has a TR. Do you see the word yet? What do you think? Oh, did you find it? Is it black? Black stuck. Black stuck. Well, they both have a k sound at the end, but words that rhyme, they sound alike. And black and stuck do not sound alike. So it must not be black. Pick up, stuck, pick up, stuck. Wait a minute. But I said a word that rhymes with stuck and has a TR, so it's not that. It is truck. Let's write down the word truck. Okay. So we have TRUCK, truck. Can you circle the vowel sound in the word truck? Can you circle the vowel in there? We're going to circle that U. You're right. That's the vowel. And what sound is that vowel making? Is it making a short vowel sound or is it making a long vowel sound? Short U says long U says U. So what do you think? Short like in truck, or is saying tra-uk, truk? Because that's a long vowel sound. Thumbs up if you think it's a short vowel sound. You're right. It's a short vowel sound. Awesome. Let's find 2 more. All right. So we have truck. I didn't mean to erase that. I don't know why I did. Okay. Find another word. This time I'm looking for a word. Look on the screen. I'm looking for a word that rhymes with sock, but it begins with a duh. Let's see. Jack had a big black pickup truck. He wanted to get some mulch for the side of the dock at the lake. It begins with a D and it rhymes with sock. You think it's dock? You're right, little super butterfly. Let's go ahead and write down the word dock. So we have D, A, K. Okay. Can you circle the 2 letters that's making the K sound? What 2 letters are making that K sound at the end of the word dock? You're right, the CK. Awesome work. All right, 1 more word and then that's it. Okay. So our last word is going to be a word that's going to be on the other side. Okay. So we're going to read this one more time. Jack had a big black pickup truck. He wanted to get some mulch for the side of the dock at the lake. He went to the landfill, which had mulch for sale. The mulch was rich and should be good for the land by the dock. When he got to the landfill, Jack had to back up to the side of a shack, which was in the back of the landfill. He had to get the mulch into his truck. There was no one to help him. Oh, no one to help him? That's not cool. All right, I want us to write down the word shack. Can you find it? It begins with a sh sound. Let's see. What 2 letters make that sound? Shh. If I wanted to spell shack, this is what I would do. I would say, I hear a sh, ack. Okay, I hear 3 sounds. What letters make the sh sound? That's a SH. And we have ah. That's an A. That's a short A sound. And we hear K. Awesome. All right, my Irby butterflies. Thank you so much for joining us today and learning about the K sound. Remember the 1-1 rule, okay? Let's go back. I want to make sure that you guys remember that 1-1 rule, because that 1-1 rule says when you have a one syllable word, that means you clap one time when you say it, like clock, and it has one short vowel sound, like in the word clock, we hear ah. That's a one short vowel sound, and it ends with a K, with one K, and we have to put the CK. Awesome work, friends.